Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Exactly. Nothing. And that's why I want this place to be our family compound.
So we're out here on our own land that we have decided to build a family compound on.
One of the greatest things you can ever hear your children say is, can we all live together?
That's so exciting.
And by live together, I mean on the same piece of property, not the same house.
So we have purchased this property, and you may have seen some of our other videos where we talked about how to find some property and what we were going to be doing, and this is a new kind of adventure. But now we're on the property, and I look around and think, there's so many trees and so much stuff. Like, how is this going to be land for us to build on?
Yeah, it's very difficult to, and I think you and I are both pretty good at like kind of seeing things where there aren't stuff, but when it's all crowded with all these little trees and all the different stuff, it's really hard to get an idea. And we've done some layouts and different things like that, but really until we get this cleared, we don't really know exactly where things are going to go because you still can't completely see it.
Or really more than that, if it's even going to work. So we're truly going to have the family compound. And again, it's just really hard right now to imagine what it's gonna look like because right now our land is filled with trees. It's just really hard to see it. So we're hoping once we kind of get all of this cleared off and we can see what's what, that we're gonna have some sort of a mountain view.
So the goal of having everything together is have all of our family and end up being debt-free as well.
So this right here is what I envision to be the back of our tiny home. Like, we're not going for like a huge house here. So the back of our tiny home with some unique stuff in it that's all in my brain that I haven't gotten out yet, but that hopefully, again, like I said earlier, that once we get all these trees and saplings and things cleared away, we'll have at least some kind of a view of even a tiny little mountainy hill. Coda absolutely loves the property.
All right, so I was seeing a tree that I've never seen before, and it's got needles like a pine tree, but then look at the bark.
There's a bunch of them.
I'm just not familiar with that. If anybody knows what kind of tree that is, if you could leave it in the comment section below, that'd be awesome.
So before we can do anything, there are a ton of permits that we have to have.
So there's a septic permit, there's a well permit, there's a permit to clear your property. If you're on a public road, you have to have a permit to cut in your road. So there's no shortage of permits, that's for sure. We've got our permit to put in a road and clear less than 1 acre. We are ready to start.
We're out here waiting for the guy who's gonna start doing all of the clearing, and I cannot be more excited. It doesn't feel like this was ever gonna happen, so I'm super excited.
You know what this is behind me? This is progress. This is equipment that is going to clear this property so I can figure out where I'm gonna put my home. So we decided just to bring a small track hoe out here. Nothing too big, you know what I'm saying? Just a little one. You know, just a little size comparison for this bucket. And then also this, and this skid steer loader with the tracks. This thing's freaking massive.
It's so different than I thought it would be, in a good way and in a surprising way, and it's really happening. I'm like a little bit in shock. It's so much more open than I thought. Look at this. We're gonna have a home here.
Let me look around here.
Like, it's smoother than I thought it would be too. Like, I thought we were on like a knoll.
Yeah.
And so there's our mountain right there. This is so crazy. This is just like, it's so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I just couldn't even imagine that it was like this. And there's still so much more to do. But in one day, all of this is so beautiful. Like, this is truly a dream come true. And I can't even, it's just more than I ever imagined it would be. And this is just the dirt piles. We haven't even got started.
On day 2 of the clearing of the land. You can see they're starting to get it graded somewhat.
Absolutely flawless in every way.
So what kind of pant style you got going there?
It is a muddy mess out there. I almost fell like 4 times and did like a whole slip and slide in the mud. Look at my shoes.
I got the same thing going on here too.
So I'm gonna roll up my pants and try to stay out of the mud. I thought Kevin was kind of crazy when he said he brought me extra shoes. Why would you need to bring the extra shoes? I understand. He was right.
Like always. Here, let me get some footage.
Oh, you do that.
No, it's like the poop tank. Every girl should have a try.
So we're out at the property today and we're getting really close to having the land all cleared off. Like, we're to the point now where we've got to mark the house. So we actually have to decide what we're doing. And we are going to do a barn dominium. At least that's the plan so far. So we're going to go ahead and mark it. But the way the property lays, you can kind of see behind me here. The way the property lays, we're not sure if we're going to do 2 buildings, the shop and the house, or 1 building that has the shop and the house together. We kind of have to see how it's going to work. So wish us luck. Deciding where to put the house is much more challenging than I thought.
And what design, because we're trying to decide between 2 separate buildings for the shop and the house, or 1 entire building. Now the 2 seems like it would look better, but the 1 seems to be much more functional.
Well, I don't even know if the 2 seems like it'll look better out here with the layout of our land. It's really hard to tell this as you're looking at it, and it's a huge decision.
Yep, because you get it right or you get it wrong. And
but you live with it either way.
I mean, if we get it wrong now before we build, we could always have a grader come back out and fix it. But you're probably looking at a minimum $2-3 grand to have them come out and fix it. We're gonna go down to this corner down here and try to put a pin in, and then try to adjust off of that.
Like the corner, yeah.
This corner down here.
Ooh, this is super muddy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I just got mud all in my shoe. It's been raining forever and a day, so I'm so happy to see some sun.
So I'm thinking like right here.
The back of the house?
Yeah. Because we're gonna have to go up this way. We're gonna be
I'm thinking the back is right here.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They have to fill in so much over there. You want it on more virgin dirt if you can.
That's very close to the edge.
No, because it's going back this way. It's on an angle. So as you go back, it gets further away.
Well, I just feel like the corner.
I mean, he's gonna come in here and take these trees out.
I get it, but I just think the corner of the house being right there is kind of a lot. We've decided, and we now know where we want our house to be, And we are gonna do a combination barn door with the house and the shop together, just because of the way the land lays. It seems like that's gonna be the best option. And that way too, if we find that we wanna expand the house a little bit and take a little off the shop, we can, in case it seems a little bit small. But I want a small house, so that's fine. It's beautiful, it's quiet out here. So now we're ready for them to go ahead and come back and finish taking some of those trees back there, so we have a real nice view of that little mountain behind us. And then they also will need to finish grading all of this so it's nice and flat, so we can start with the concrete.
Imagine a perfect day, absolutely flawless in every way. That's the day I'm having right now. I pinch my arm to believe. I wish I could stay right here and never leave. Wait up, sundown, wait a while.
So we are officially finished with the clearing of the land, and it looks so completely different than what we thought it was gonna look like, but it looks so great.
It
The
does.
view is phenomenal. And like even in the middle, like we thought they were almost done, and then there was so much more that still had to be done.
Yeah.
But it looks just like it's 100 times even better than I thought it was gonna be. It even smells good out here. Everything out here is fantastic. What do you think?
Yeah, it's just gorgeous. You've got nice large mountains behind us. You've got the smaller mountain right in front of us. And basically our porch, our covered porch, will be sitting here looking out at that. But yeah, that hill, we expected that hill to maybe be about a 6-foot drop right there. And that's probably a good 20 feet drop.
Walk over there, Z, at the base of it so you can actually see, because it is really hard to get a real true feel of what it looks like on the camera, but when he goes and stands next to it, it really does show the difference. The grading is officially finished, and it is fantastic.
It looks fabulous and so much different than what we thought it was gonna be. They had to build it up more and take more down, and there was a lot of dirt that was moved.
Oh, it looks so good out here. It smells good. Everything is absolutely perfect.
Yes, it
And
is.
I'm so excited to be beginning this journey.
Yes.
And this is the first step in our journey. Well, not really the first step. The first step would be buying the property and finding it.
Right.
But this is a big step in our adventure of our family compound.
Yeah, this is the first step where you really feel like you've accomplished something.
And where it feels like it's real.
It feels like it's
This
real.
is really going to happen, and we are going to be free and have a family compound, and I just could not be more excited.
I'm super excited as well.
I hope you will continue to join us on this journey as we build this place. We are going to be really getting into the next step of getting our plans for the house, and we're actually going to do a barn dough. That's the plan. So getting our barn dough ready and beginning this whole process. It might take us 8 years, who knows?
Who knows?
Or whatever.
Yeah.
But
It might be quick, it might not be quick, so we'll have to see.
It's super exciting. They're going to begin building on our daughter's property that's to the right of us. They were out here today surveying. We've got electric coming in, just everything is coming together. So I just think never be afraid to shoot for the biggest dream that you have. And it may come to fruition. You just never know. Or your dream may be totally different than what you even thought it was, which is kind of our case. So, so get out there, have an adventure, enjoy life. Join us on our journey as we continue to learn and continue to be free. See you in the next adventure. Can start anytime.
Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say that again. Why do I keep thinking? And one of the things about a family compound, I know that's not what I was saying. Let's go over here then.
I'm already recording.
You're already recording?
Yeah. You have stuff on your. You have stuff everywhere.
Where?
There, it's gone now.
That's what sucks when you get old, you know what I mean? You can't see your face in the mirror anymore anyway, so who knows what's hanging off of it.
Oh my gosh.